Arrasou. Okay, we're in 5. We're live.
We already know that COVID-19 is changing people's lives worldwide in many ways. In May 2020, the US government implemented travel restrictions to all non-US citizens traveling to America from UK, Brazil, South Africa, and 26 countries in Europe. Morning Tales is a 4-episode interview show that shares special stories about how the pandemic has affected the lives of people living in the United States with family members abroad. Be part of this conversation on Thursday mornings on UIC Radio. Hello, everyone. This morning, I want to extend a warm welcome to all of you joining us on UIC Radio. Every Thursday morning, we gather together to chat, have conversations, and tell stories. Our special guest today is Valerie Seguin. She is from Bordeaux, southwest of France, and moved to the US in 2015 to start a new life and learn English. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Valerie wasn't able to travel to her home country, and today she will share with us some of her life choices she had to make in this past year. Good morning, Valerie. First, I want to thank you for taking time to tell us your story.
Good morning, Renata. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so in the past year, you were not able to travel to France. How often did you used to go before the pandemic?
So before the pandemic, I was used to travel between 2 to 6 times per year to meet my kids and visit my parents and siblings and do some things that I have to do there because I have still an apartment and everything. So I have to manage a lot of things there. And yes, 2 to 6 times. It depends on the year.
Okay, so being divided between going to France and staying in the US during this pandemic must be very hard. And you told me that you had to do some life choices. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I think the pandemic has led to a lot of health issue all around the world. We know that mental issue, but also physical issue. And I can say that it's true. All my close relatives faced important health issue during the pandemic, here in the US and also in France. But the most difficult for me, because I want to, I won't explain all the things here, but the most difficult for me was when my grandmother passed away. She was 99 and she didn't die from COVID. It was just the age, and it took a long time and it was very, very painful for my father because he had to go there and every day and to see her being down every day more and more, and it was difficult not to be there to support my father in this hard time and not to be there to say goodbye to my grandmom. So we managed everything by phone, and I spent long time by phone with my father and my stepmother, try to listen to them, to understand their pain, and try to be there with them. But we are French, we are like Latin, and we love to touch people. We need to hug people. Sometimes words are, you don't have words, but you have your arms, you have your body, and you can connect with the others like that. But there, with the pandemic and with the travel ban, it was not it was not possible. So it was something that was very hard for me.
Wow, I can imagine. And beside all that, have you seen a good side of this pandemic? Could you learn something with that?
Yes, I understood and I learned that physical presence is essential for my well-being. But I also learned to appreciate what I have and how manage my feelings. You can say, oh no, it's okay. No, it's not okay. You have to manage your feeling. And I engaged myself in daily exercise and I took time to try new activity and creative activity. And so I learned about myself too. And for that, pandemic and lockdown was a good thing because I had more time to do some introspection.
Yeah, that's awesome. And what are your expectations for the future?
Oh, I'm very positive. I hope I will be able to travel this summer, have my ticket and everything, and be able to hug and kiss my loved one for real.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all of us are hoping for. Thank you so much, Valerie, for sharing your stories with us today. I'm sure we have many listeners in the same situation as you that really enjoy your story.
Thank you very much, Renata. Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening to Morning Tales, brought to you by Renata Diniz. Tune in next week for another special story.